Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
Well, this 2024 season has been one to remember. Great games, great players, great finishes. And now, it all comes down to this. One game to decide it all. On this February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is Super Bowl 59. Coming up, a champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense sets to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
Once again, it's Barkley. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up. Hurts working in the pistol. He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll run again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
That one knocked away and incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. 1st down and goal. Man in motion is Smith. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now he'll run. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, you're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. And in motion is Brown. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll run it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. 1st down throw, Mahomes. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down. So after 1 here in Super Bowl 59, 3-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. Travis Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He's got his man Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Mahomes. Healed, and he's in! Patrick Mahomes! Touchdown, Kansas City. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
They put Kelsey in motion. That one pulled in by Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They put Kelsey in motion. Open man is Hopkins. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and third down coming up. Now Hurts. He's going to carry that ball loosely, and it is out. But it looks like the Eagles are able to corral it, so Philly will retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He keeps it himself.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on 3rd down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
They put Kelsey in motion. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to John.
The rest of the way.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now, Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He runs with it.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. There he goes again. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the 1st down. A gain there of 27 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6. A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is We want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Dotson, the man in motion. 3rd and goal for Hurts. He's going to run it. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles move out front. It's 9-7.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down, and he's got that 1st down. 1 quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. Here's 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in! Touchdown, KC. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Hurts working in the pistol. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Hurts. Taking off.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
2 minutes to play in Super Bowl 59. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And the Chiefs have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions. Another great moment for this terrific franchise. The Lombardi Trophy once again belongs to the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico, good night from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.